Hey, what's good, family? It's Mystic Blue taking higher. I got my cool glasses on. The red, the black, and the green. If you don't know what that's about, maybe you should look it up. I just got done running, jogging, so I'm feeling really good out in this nature. Currently in my car, and I felt, let me record my episode for Wake Up Wednesdays. So each day of the week, I decided that I was going to focus on certain topics, certain things, and categorize my week out. And today is Wake Up Wednesday, where I talk about things that, some people don't want to talk about, or issues that maybe we try to sweep under the rug. They could be controversial, or it could be some things that we just need to look at ourselves and wake up within us so we can become better people and we can evolve on this planet. So that's Wake Up Wednesdays. Let me just go through the weeks really quick. Sundays is Healing Food Sunday. So every Sunday I'm going to touch on foods that are healing for us, or for our body, and I would explain why they're healing for us and basically why you should eat more of them. So that's Sunday. If you're into health, if you're into nutrition, and you're into learning about food and everything, tune in on Sundays. That's when I'll be talking about foods. And Monday is Magic Monday, probably one of my favorite days because I'm really a fan of magic. And for those of you who are religious and are scared of it, maybe Monday's not for you. But basically Monday we'll be talking about how to create, because that's what magic is, creating. I will talk about manifestations. I will talk about different spells you can do. I will be talking about different ways to just create reality in your life, to create things in your life. So that's Magic Monday. My Tuesday, I did post a video already. What I'll be doing on Tuesdays is my Singing Oracle Tuesday. So every Tuesday I will be doing a reading, and I will be singing the message to you. It's all improv. It's all spirit-led. I will be singing the message. Some Tuesdays I may just do regular reading, singing and just read the cards. But most of it will be Singing Oracle. And then we got Wake Up Wednesday, which is today, where I will be waking you up with some topics that we should discuss as a people to awaken the higher consciousness of who we are, as higher consciousness, our being, just wake us up. Thursdays is going to be Throat Chakra Thursday. And if you don't know what a chakra is, first of all, I'll do a show about that. I don't know when, but if you don't know what a chakra is, it's basically our energy fields. And throat chakra is one of my favorite chakras, actually. It is representation of the color blue, and everyone knows blue is my favorite color. My name is Blue, so hey, I love throat chakras, and it has to do with communication and creativity. So Throat Chakra Thursday is basically every Thursday I will be sharing a piece of my art. It could be through song, it can be through poem. Hey, I might draw something, I don't know. But I'll be communicating and showing my creative endeavors with you on Thursday. So if you are interested in that, tune in on Thursdays. Excuse me. Fridays is Guided Meditation Fridays. I am a certified hypnotherapist, so I will be leading some guided meditations, just some short ones, just to get you through the weekend. That's every single Friday. So each Friday, I will have a meditation based on where Spirit leads me to go for the weekend. For you, it's going to be just a short meditation, like 10 minutes to 15 minutes, no longer. That's every Friday. Saturday is Self-Love Saturdays. So every Saturday I'm going to just talk about ways to love yourself. And I'm also going to talk about loving others, relationship issues, relationships, friendships. All of it has to center around love. I call it self-love because you gotta love yourself first. And that's the only way you can love others, is if you love yourself first. So it's Self-Love Saturdays. I'll be talking about, like I said, love of self, love of people. It could be romantic love, friendship love, and just ways to love yourself more. That is my week. It'll be in the description each day of the week what I'll be doing, so you'll know. And I'm really excited about that. So let's talk about Wake Up Wednesday. So today what I wanted to talk about, what came to me, is why do we not want to hold ourselves accountable? Or why is accountability so hard? Why is accountability so hard? It's really bright where I'm parked, so I gotta keep these glasses on. I'm like right in the sun. why is accountability so hard? And I'm including myself in this. It's like we live in a society, I feel like people do not want to take accountability for their actions. And I'm just posing the question out there. And of course, all of this, what I'm saying in the video is all opinion, okay? I'm not a scientist. I'm not going to do all that stuff. That's not my thing. It's all opinion. But it's still spirit-led, so if you have something to rebuttal or say in the comments, you're more than welcome to. Freedom of speech, right? So why is it hard for us as a society to hold ourselves accountable for things? Or why is accountability so hard? And a part of the reason why I think it is because we are all narcissists. And I'm not going to say me, I'm not a narcissist. A lot of us are narcissists. And we live in a society where we've been breeded and we've been brainwashed, and with social media and just music and everything that you. It's all about you. Get your money, baby. Get your this, get that. And so people have this thing where they can't do no wrong. And if you call them out on this shit, they're like, but what about what you did? That's the worst thing you can do to someone, especially if you're friends with someone and they say, hey, I'm feeling like, this was kind of not cool, or this was not, or whatever. As a friend, I feel that you should be like, you know what, let me think about it. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. And you can explain why you did what you did, but still apologize and acknowledge that your friend has felt some type of way about your behavior. Instead of saying, oh, well, what about what you did? It's like you're not holding yourself accountable for anything. And it's like people have this mentality where they feel like they can't make mistakes, they can't do no wrong. And that's not true. It's not true. And I know there's a saying that's out there that you're not responsible for how people respond or react to you. That's okay. That's cool in some ways, but I don't feel that that's like the golden rule when it comes to this. Because I do feel people do shit that's not cool. And people say shit that's not cool. And it's like, you need to be accountable for that. Like, we're not here to hurt each other. And if you do something that's not cool, like gossip about them or disregard their feelings about something, or don't stick up for them when you should have, or whatever, like things that you should do to honor your friendship or honor your relationship or honor a person in general, that's kind of fucked up. And if a person feels like they need an explanation for it and you don't want to give it to them, or you feel like I ain't do nothing wrong, I ain't do nothing. It's like we live in this narcissistic society that we can do no wrong. And it's really, really destroying us as a people. And it makes me wonder where it came from. And I feel it just came from the brainwashing of the selfish mentality. Like, yes, you should look for yourself and love yourself first. However, you should also have a balance and you should love others just the same. And it's like we live in a society now where people are just like, it's all about me. It's all about me, me, me. I know that Maya song came out years ago, but millennials probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But it's like we live in a society where it's all about me, 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 me. And people make it seem like it's about others, but they only do it for their benefit. So we live in a narcissistic society, and I'm going to talk about narcissism in my self-love one day, because I have some experience with dealing with some narcissists. But I feel like we don't hold each other accountable. We don't do that. We just kind of let things, I say we because I've been guilty of it. We just kind of let things slide, and we don't really hold people accountable and call them on their shit. We just let it go, slip under a rug. We got that friend that gossips about everybody. We don't call her out and say, or him out and say, yo, man, that's not cool, man. Why you gotta talk about motherfuckers all the damn time and then be their friend the next day? That shit ain't cool. I've been guilty of that. I've been guilty of listening to it and really not like wanting to hear it and maybe be like, oh, really? Like, but deep inside I want to be like, bitch, you stop talking about these motherfuckers. Like, all you do is talk about people. And or I've been guilty of seeing something that someone did or is doing that is just really just not cool, and not calling them out on their shit, not holding them accountable. And I will be honest with you, I have been guilty of doing that because there have been times, let's get to the throat chakra, I have issues with communication. I've had issues with communication. There have been times that I've seen things, heard things that just was not cool, and I didn't call people out on their shit. because of fear of like, well, what about what you did? Or what, because there's been times that I have, look, I'm gonna hold you accountable for what I'm gonna talk to you about this shit. This shit ain't cool. And I've had people backlash at me. Well, what about what you did? And you didn't do this. And instead of like honoring or taking a look at what they did, or taking a look, at least take a look at it. At least stop and pause and look within and be like, let me see what she's saying. Let me do this. At least take a look and see, instead of just backlashing at me. So I've had a lot of experience of people just throwing it back in my face, and it made me just be like really, really quiet and reserved. And I'm gonna tell you what, people who do that, they're not your friends. That's all I gotta say. That's a sidebar. But I feel that this world would be a better place if we hold each other accountable. Don't be afraid to call people on their shit when they ain't doing shit they ain't supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? When they're not doing things that are uplifting, that are bringing us closer and closer together, that are taking us higher. Don't be afraid to call people on their shit. And when people call you on your shit, don't think that you can't do no wrong. Okay? We're in the human flesh. We're spiritual beings, I believe, but we have chosen to come here in a human fleshly form so we can learn and grow and evolve more spiritually. So yes, we are limited in our flesh on this earth, on this planet. So there's going to be things that we do that we miss the mark. That's missing the mark to me. Not what they say in the Bible, but that's a whole nother sidebar. You know what I'm saying? So when people call us out on our shit, we need to be mature enough to be like, damn, you know what? Okay, I fucked up. I'm holding myself accountable that, I did this, or at least look at it. And if you still feel validated in your actions, then stand up for yourself, but at least look at it instead of quickly backlashing on a person. Cause some people just say shit and it's just like, I didn't even do nothing. But look at it first. Cause I know, especially with friends of mine, if I hold you near and dear to my heart, if you call me out on some shit, the first thing I do is be like, you know what? If it hurts you, I apologize. My intention was not to hurt you. That's what is supposed to happen. You apologize for hurting your friend because you don't want to hurt your friend. You don't say, but what about what you did? You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm rambling, but my point is I feel we need to hold each other accountable for things. And when people hold us accountable, we need to at least take a look, step back and look within and see what the fuck they talking about. And then break it down from there and then respond from that instead of react to that. Because see, a lot of us listen to respond. We don't listen to understand. I'm going to pause on that. A lot of us listen to respond. We don't listen to understand. Understand where the person's coming from that's coming at you saying, yo, this is fucked up, or I'm not feeling this, or this happened. Understand where they're coming from instead of just, bam, I'm just going to respond to that, or react to it, whatever. So I feel that we need to do more accountability checks within ourselves. Because there's a lot of things that we do ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's not just others. I made a lot of scenarios with other people, but a lot of it is ourselves. Like, there's things that we allow to happen that we shouldn't allow to happen. There's things that we don't do that we should do that we shouldn't do. There's a lot of stuff that we ourselves are not holding ourselves accountable to do, but we want to blame everybody else. So we need to hold ourselves accountable for things too. And we also need to hold others accountable. And we also need to, when people hold us accountable, listen to understand and not listen to react, I should say, not respond. I like react. Because respond to me means you're reflecting on it. React means you just quickly react. And I believe when the first question I asked, why is it hard for us to be accountable? Because we are a narcissistic society. We are told that it's all about us. No, we can do no wrong. We a boss, bitch. We a boss in general, which is cool to be a boss, but it's like, you still need to hold yourself accountable. There's still some times that you miss the mark, that you mess up a little bit. And it's okay. It's a learning process. But we are a narcissistic society. We feel like we can't do no wrong. And I feel that media, music, a lot of things, religion even, we're not going to go into religion right now, but a lot of things have made us that way. And it's like, we need to change. We need to wake up. We need to take it higher, because if we don't change, eventually this world is going to be a really messed up place because everybody's going to be for self. You know what I'm saying? And you know what that means. You know what I'm saying? You can love yourself first, but love is different than ego. Okay? Love is different than ego. There's no ego in love. You know, there's no love in ego. And I am going to do a show I'm also on Wake Up Wednesday about the ego in the future. So that's really all I have to say. I hope my rambling got through and you understood the point of what I was trying to say about accountability and why it's important and why we need to do more of it and why we need to be okay with checking ourselves when people want to hold us accountable. Again, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you can get weekly updates on what I will be talking about or each topic that I said I'll be doing each week. I'll also put it in the description. Have a beautiful Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Mystic Blue. God bless. So you can go.